Okay, so Saturday they did an awesome, phenomenal presentation. If you guys get an opportunity to go back and watch the replay on what they shared, I mean, they were pinpoint on how to really get out there and present yourself. And why should people care on what you are actually presenting is what her topic kind of was. Why would they look at us versus somebody else? So there's 4 or 5 of us here. What are you going to do different than I'm not doing? How are you going to be noticed more than me? So we got to brand ourselves. We got to get out there. We got to show them what we have and really be powerful with that. So I loved her speech and her information that she shared, and I love the information that he shared. So if you guys get an opportunity to go back and watch that replay, you will not be disappointed. They gave 3 main things that they cover: how to create great content for your Instagram and your Facebook, and to get more people to reach out to you. And then also finding good prospects on social media as well, and what to say, because just posting is just not going to cut it. Sending out bulk messages is not going to do it. You're going to actually piss people off. I mean, I do not want to be bombarded with spam messages, and she covers that information here. So I love the pinpoint of what she says to post, and just kind of breaking it down. But your warm market regarding being a customer, just a little wording that she gives. Hey, I wanted to reach out to you, as you may not recall, and they put, or heck, even know what I do. I would not put the heck in there. So that's your preference. But I work with a company that helps blank, and wanted to see if you were interested at all. So I can send you some more information. If not, no worries. So didn't say, hey, I'm with Avon. Didn't spit out right away who you were. Just said, hey, that helps with wrinkles. So to fill in the blank, I have a product. I work with a company. I have a product that works with wrinkles. Would you like more information? Hey, I've got a product that helps to build your collagen naturally. Would you like more information? When you just say Avon, what are people going to think right away? Oh, I know Avon. That was my mom's. That was my grandma's. I don't want no more information. We've got to just don't give it all out in the beginning, and don't, not be personable. So just throwing out messages on social media or through Messenger without a little message, you're not going to get anything from that. You got to be personable. So that was our first introductory. Warm marketing regarding recruitment. Hey, I wanted to reach out to you, as you may not recall or even know, that I help women make some extra money on the side by having a home business all around health and beauty. I have no idea if that sort of thing, interests you, but please be happy to share more with you if you reach out. So if not, no worries. So just any way you want to tweak this and make it your own, but to give out a little message when you're reaching out to someone that's new in your warm market. And then existing customers, of course, possibly becoming a representative. You want to reach out to those ones that are purchasing and thank them. So he has wanted to reach out to you and thank you for being such a great customer. Really appreciate you. I don't believe I ever mentioned this to you. And of course, have no idea if you're even looking to make some extra money or not. But I do show women how to get compensated sharing our products. And would you be happy to share, and would be happy to share with you how I do that if you are interested. So I love that line, because how to compensate sharing our products. Maybe they'll just be your helper. If they don't want to join Avon, if they end up saying, after you give them the spiel of you could become an Avon representative for $0, sometimes that seems like work to them. Like, I can't become a rep. That's too much for me. Unless they're going to join just to get a discount for their self. But to present the products and make extra money, if that's too much for them, they can become a helper. So you can have them actually become a helper of yours. You provide them with brochures. They go ahead and collect orders. They bring you those orders and the payments. And once they see how that works and get comfortable with it, and don't feel that pressure of actually being a representative, feeling like it's an extra job, they will then get comfortable with that. And that's when you can let them know, hey, listen, why don't you join? Because you're making so much. And Judy, does this sound familiar? This is how Judy became a representative. Her mother was a rep underneath me. And when her mother quit selling, Judy became my helper because she worked with her mother. And then Judy sold so much and brought me so much. I said, why would you not join me? Why would you not get the full percentage? You know, you're only getting 10 or 20% when you could join and get so much more. And so I took her to a President's Club tribute and I said, I'm going to invite you because I get to bring a guest. I'm going to invite you to my President's Club tribute. I want you to come with me just to see the other side of this, how much you can earn from this and the awards and recognition. And she came and she goes, sign me up right now.
Oh, wow.
She signed up and here she is. So, you know, it does really work. I mean, they get in there, they're comfortable with it. And even Judy did say, oh no, I don't have time to do, I'll just keep being your helper, she said in the beginning, because she had watched what her mom did. She knew what it consisted of, but she became a helper, but she was getting all these damn orders. Like I'm talking $200, $300 orders she was bringing. It was when she was working in a nursing home. And were you at Guardian Angel or Angel Home?
No, I was in between working 2 different jobs, and besides that, I was also taking care of my mom, and my mom was back and forth to chemotherapy, so it was a lot of stuff going on.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you did well with those orders because your coworkers, you were bringing them to them, you were getting their emails, you were asking for questions. I ended up taking all those contacts she gave me, those emails, and I put them into a form and I gave them to her when she started and I said, spit those into your own and I
Wow.
deleted them out of mine. But you know, sometimes in people's minds, it's easier, oh, I'll just grab the email and the information and give it to Chrissy. She can put it in there. She can do the order. She can bag it. They don't want that extra position. They don't have time to do it at that time. Like she just said, working 2 jobs, taking care of her mother. She didn't have time to do it. So, hey, she's a helper. She's getting a discount. So she was happy and content with that. And now she is a rep and can, you know, has the time to do all of that and now make more out of it. So helpers do really make a world of a difference with your business as well, because they're going to get bulk orders and they're going to bring those customers to you. And then what I do with my helpers when they do join is I just give them back their customers. So when I put their names into my Avon system, I put Judy and then I put the person's name that she brought. That way, when I go back in, I can go in and just type in Judy and all of Judy's will come up and then I can give them back to her. So same thing with anyone that you recruit as a helper. Does anybody got any questions on helpers or bless you?
Thank you.
So social media, why are they presenting social media to us? Because 3.5 billion daily activity on social media platforms. That's why there's so many people that are on social media and they're on there an average of 3 hours a day. It's definitely me. I look at it, I go, oh my God, there went another hour. You know, you can get sucked into that trap. And what are they doing? They're scrolling and looking at videos and they're scrolling and looking at pictures. So why are they not seeing ours? Because we're not putting them there. So you got to put them on your personal timeline, little skits and videos, and you do it probably yourself where you're scrolling through your phone and looking at people's videos. So we got to put ours out there. Get them. And it's going to really make a world of a difference with your business. So once you believe, once you set your goals, once you feel confident, you're going to see the magic happen. But we just got to, you know, we got to put the action there. We definitely got to put the action. It doesn't happen anymore just by sending out a link or Avon sells itself with a brochure. That is not true because people do not know what Avon is. So it's not going to sell itself anymore. That brand name of Avon Skin So Soft, yeah, Avon Skin So Soft, yeah, that sells itself because people know it. They know of Skin So Soft. So they, as soon as they see Avon, oh, you know what, I need to get some Skin So Soft, even if you never gave them a book. But everything else we have, they don't know. So how are they gonna if we don't share it? So we've got to get out there and share that. So remember, don't have to be super techie either. You don't have to be super techie. I mean, Avon provides us with photos and ideas of what to share. I take the pictures and I put them in our group page, just take them, copy and paste them. And then also wear and share what you're already using every day. If you have a product from Avon that you love, wear it and share it. Be yourself and just have fun. That's what makes it fun and unique. I love, you know, seeing you guys' own little personalities of what you're posting. And that's what makes you, you. Just be you. Be comfortable in your own shell. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You're going to feel like bogged down of feeling like you're being something you're not. Just be you. You want people to be attracted to you. And that is what they buy is you. They don't really buy the product. I see your cute little face there giggling. What are you thinking on doing, silly?
I don't know yet. I've got something in mind.
No, she's brewing something up there on, ooh, I could do this. And be consistent. You know, if you start posting your brochure out there into your social media world and people are like, oh, she's going to start posting her brochure every 2 weeks, she said, and then the 2 weeks come, where the hell's that brochure? And then it's not there again, and it's not there again. You will lose customers. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I lost a lot of customers because I just cannot pass out books anymore. I cannot go drop off books to people's destinations. I have a kid home until 3 o'clock every day. I've got to make dinner, got to break things down. I've got, now we're in COVID, you just all the changes. I don't have time to do that. So digitally sending a book is the key. But when you fall off of going out and really delivering those books, you're going to lose your customers. So it's definitely a proven fact that you've got to be consistent with that brochure. That's your number one store you're opening to your income, and getting out that link to your customers. So if you're going to do it digitally and that works better for you, or if you're going to do it physically. So I used to do it physically, and sometimes it'd take up to 2 days to deliver those books. Of course, you buy 100 books, so you're looking at, $50 or more that you're buying the books, and you're running around for 2 days dropping them off. Just time wise and cost efficient wise, it just would be better for me personally, as for my business, to do them digitally if they're able. If not, then I will go ahead and drop off the brochures. But just got to be consistent with it for sure, and find out what pattern works for each one of your customers via text, via messenger, via email, or do they need a physical brochure because they don't have access to those other 3 that I just mentioned. So just writing out that contact list and writing next to them, who and how, so that you know exactly what you got to do every 2 weeks and be consistent with that. We've got to put the work in. It doesn't just happen. And it's hard when you're working your own personal job and you're your own boss and you're at home, or you work another job and you come home and it's like, okay, I don't have time for all that. But if you make it a routine, like we get up in the morning, we go pee, we brush our teeth. So add right after you go to the bathroom, right after, Judy, did I say you go pee?
I have to go pee right now.
You go to the bathroom, brush your teeth.
Excuse me, you guys. I have to go to the ladies' room.
You
I've been holding it for the past few minutes. I'm like, I think she's gonna breathe in a few seconds so I can go. Excuse me.
You get up in the morning, go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, and then post something on social media. Make it a routine schedule. Or every Monday is Motivational Monday. I like to post something motivational. Or Tuesday is a tip, and I'll send an email out to my customers with a tip. So we used to be able to copy and paste the emails from our information in avonnow.com. We can't copy and paste it anymore, but you can actually transfer it over to a spreadsheet. And then you can copy and paste from the spreadsheet all your customers' emails, and then put them into your personal email to send them personal emails. And that's how I communicate with my customers. So I have a VIP group for Facebook, and then I have a VIP email list, and then I have an email list of all the other ones. Then when they start ordering on a regular basis, they get put into the VIP group. So it's just an easier way to go in and kind of categorize your customers. But just really getting out there and, presenting it in every way you can, personally and on social media after you go pee. So do you guys have any suggestions? What do you do, weekly, daily, monthly? What works for you? You feel better now, Judy?
I do.
What works for you guys? What do you do consistent that works? Is there anything you do yet consistent? Is there anything you plan on doing consistent? Maybe you don't do something consistent right now, but your wheels are turning this year and you want to be more consistent with something. What is something you want to be more consistent with?
Posting something different, something that draws attention, and something that when they scroll by, they'll go back to see what that was. It's one of those attention getters, Oh, I wonder what she's doing now, something like that, have them just thinking. And then I really want to do more thinking outside the box, and possibly get into doing videos.
It'll come in time. And you're crafty, so you've got the beautiful skin, as Marianne always says. You've got also the crafts, and you do have already the group, and it's just getting that consistency going. So, Chris, how about you? You got it? Or Barbara Smith? Is there anything?
Yes, hello.
Yes. Hi, Barbara.
What's your name? What's your name?
It's their
I'm at my mother's.
Oh, Barbara Smith.
Yes. Mine's the same. Mine would be basically the social media posting. I need to get better at doing that more consistently. I'm not real consistent doing it. I do it, but don't, I should do it each week, same every week. And videos, I'm not comfortable doing the videos as either, but I know I need to do that. So
All right.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
working it into your flow. I mean, whenever it works best for you. It's,
Right.
There's no right or wrong time. I know they give analytics of when it's the best time to post and when it's not, but that's not really true because you've got an audience that maybe they work in the morning and they're up early. Some of you might have audience that work night shift, and you really just got to feel your own audience and what they like too. What do they want to see more of? So you can even post on your group, what's your favorite Avon product? And that I just recently did. And you know what they all said? They said eye makeup, mascara, glimmer sticks, and lipstick. So those are the items now that I know I need to present more on my group because that's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. So just putting those little cute little punchlines out there. What is your must-have product every day is what I put. And they posted, their product that they need. And that gave me the scoop. So I know what to run with. Making it fun. Do you know that Avon, when you just post Avon and sales, that Facebook sees that and kind of hides your posts? If you're putting fun things out there and you're getting engagement from the fun, they push those up. So you're seen more. So I don't know if you guys noticed in your groups that people aren't really responding or checking anymore. And it's like, why aren't they liking it like they used to? Because the algorithm of Facebook is trying to recognize if you're doing a sale, recognizing if you're doing a job post, recognizing if you're posting something to make money. So they're kind of pushing those aside. Now, if you're doing something fun and personable, then they're pushing those up. And then those are being seen. So that's going to be something to remember for sure. So another thing they said to make sure that, your picture, of course, smiley face. We don't want to say I'm selling anyone. And every face looks like this. You want to, I'm Avon, it's the Avon lady. Of course, we all know that. You want to have that smiley face out there, people to remember you as a banner telling your story on your Facebook and also on your intro of your Instagram and your Facebook. So people know who you are. Now, if somebody, if you're in another group and somebody actually sees your comment and they go and click on your profile, because y'all know we do it. We all go and spy on other people's profiles when they see somebody comment on a post in another group or something that is an Avon. We're like, oh, who is that girl? Let me go check on her. Let me look on her. Then they'll see Avon on your banner. So if they're not seeing Avon, they're never going to know that you are an Avon representative. So just putting it up there on your banner and Facebook as well. And then also providing any value. Are you providing any value whatsoever? She asks, are you positive? Are you negative? We want to make sure that we slip away from that negative. And then also free test. What's your posts that you've done previously that have gotten the most engagements? And we were kind of just talking about this. I noticed that I get more engagements when I'm posting happy Monday, hope you have a beautiful day. And that brings people in and they like it or they comment, and that's going to change my algorithm of people being able to notice my group. So posting those helps as well, not just sales. We don't want to do sales. So if you attended the convention, you are actually going to get exclusive training from Ray and Jess. If you recruit one team member who places their order by March 2nd, any amount. So you get free training. And you guys, when you go back and watch their replay of their training, you're going to want to get that recruit to get that free online training with them. So that'll be awesome. Did you guys see that when you were on the convention for the free training? No?
Mm-mm.
So the zero sign up is also still available. And here's a little flyer that they gave us that breaks everything down. You invest $0. It takes 5 minutes of your time. You're going to get free online store, free digital book. You're going to get a shade finder tool you can share with your customers, a free virtual makeover tool that they're going to be able to try on the makeup, personal support, and also free online training through Avon. That's what your new rep's going to get. And they're going to earn 25% a free skincare product, also a $10 credit, and 135 lip balms if they have $60 order in their very first order. So any size order gets you a skincare. And then if they have $60 or more, they're going to get $10 credit plus that 135 lip balms. You also will get 135 lip balms as their mentor. So that's a bonus. They do still have in effect through campaign 9 that when they hit that milestone of 500, they are getting the $50 bonus and the 50 lip balms. So that's cool. I thought they were pulling that out. They must have brought it back. So that's awesome. And then of course, the awards and etc. Yeah, Judy?
Hey, I was just checking my page. Remember I posted earlier that we are a one-stop shop and that we have essentials for every household. Click here to get started. And then I just checked because you made such a point about it. I checked to see how many people actually responded to that post. I actually had 16 people respond to that. And there was, out of that 16, Mary Ann, thank you so much. Chrissy, thank you so much. We're Avon people. Everybody else are people that I have not even, like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people I've never even met.
Nice. Nice.
And a
You
few
grab
were
their
family.
attention.
Yeah, so I was just thinking about what you said, and I was like, let me go back and check and see how many people responded to that post.
Yeah, it stood out. I mean, it's something that people are going to want to see and it caught their eye. So like you said, you wanted to do that, you did it. So
Okay.
that's awesome. And in your private groups, I mean, you can invite anyone, but I always in my private group have only non-rep. The only reps that are in my group are you guys, anybody that's in my team, all generations, so that you guys can see what I'm doing. You know, that's how we learn from each other. So us inviting each other to our groups, you know, that's cool. But when you're inviting reps, you're not making any profit off of them. And then, you know, it's when you see comments or things, it's like, wait, is that a rep or is that a customer? I like to keep it separated. Your preference on what you want to do. But I like that we can share with each other as a team our ideas and things, but we know each other. So we know when Marianne or Judy or Chris, when you guys post on mine, I'm like, there's my girls, there we are. But if it's somebody else, you really don't know. There's so many reps out there that you're friends with sometimes that you lose track of who's who.
Yeah, thank you for that, Chrissy, because it really made me, you know, normally I'll look, you know, like if I'm not busy, I'll go back and I'll check and stuff. But this just really put in the forefront of my mind that every time I post, go back at least by the end of the day, see how many people actually responded to it. And if there's someone that I haven't already talked to, then go back and message them and let them know about our deals, our specials. Because even on the first post I posted, the one where I had all the pictures around me, it's 26 people respond to that.
So when you get that, sometimes what I'll do is if somebody likes a picture of mine, I will send them that picture in Messenger and say, hey, thanks for your like. What product was your favorite on that? And then they'll go, actually, I love this product. And then you can kind of start a conversation with them. It's a conversation starter. So yeah, if they took the time to like it, rep or not, it pushes your algorithm up. So you're getting recognized. Okay. But also those that are not reps, reach out to them definitely and follow up. Like you said, that is the key to closing the sales. We can get 100 likes, but likes don't bring us no money and it don't bring them no joy with a new product. So we're here to give them a new product and to make some money. So we got to reach out and follow up for sure. And it's got to be personable. So awesome, awesome, awesome.
Thank you.
Still have the pathway to Premier also. So they're continuing that pathway to Premier. And again, they're still going to continue that milestone of that 500, which is awesome all the way through campaign 9. So Sunday, we actually had where we had the general session for the masterclass with Sally. She was wonderful last year with the visionaries, so they brought her back. I don't know if you guys got a chance to take the test last year. Did you guys take it last year? I know Chris did.
Yep.
And she was so point on with her information. So that breakdown of that assessment, you guys will be like, whoa. And it really makes you really look deeper into yourself and how to get out there and present yourself, what your strongest tool is and what your weakest is, and to kind of play with that. Because like she says, be the best you. And how are you going to know what the best you is if you don't take the test? It really breaks it down. So did any of you finish the test for today?
No.
No.
Did you guys get the link to do it in the
Yes.
messenger?
Mhm.
It's in the messenger because I know, Judy, you had messaged me and said you didn't get the email. But what I'm thinking is maybe you guys didn't get the email because you had, maybe it didn't complete. I don't know, because I completed mine before. It said to do it before the master class, and then they would send me the information on what the final results were. But I did cover up the code there, but in our private message for just us that went to the convention, to the kickoff, it is in there. The link's in there to go to this assessment, and the passcode is in there. And it's the same for all of us. So just go on in and take that personalization assessment. It's going to tell you what the best you is. It's actually going to break things down and tell you a breakdown of what your category is. I was the maestro, so ambitious, focused, and confident. So that is what that breaks down, but there's so much more to this. I mean, because you actually have, when you look at your results, you have what is your primary advantage of who you are, and you have a secondary advantage of who you are. So your primary is your strongest, your secondary is your next strongest.
Oh,
When
we
they
did that last year.
together, then that's what gives you who you are. So my first one ended up being power, and my next one was prestige. So that became the maestro. So that is how you figure out what your 3 strong categories are. And those 3 strong categories are what are going to show you who you are as being the best you. So it is really on point. I mean, power is you lead with authority. Another thing that it is you dig deep into the information and like to share it. Well, I do. It is, I mean, this is point on. So what did you get, Chris? And what was some of the things that stood out for you?
The archer. So can you go back to the one frame before? So Mystique, I had Mystique as my first, and
Okay.
alert.
And alert. So over here, the archer. So
Archer,
on
on
target, reasonable, and what is it?
pragmatic. So basically is, you think about an archer, that's on point, on,
Mhm.
knows where their goal is, and that's what they're focused on.
Awesome.
So it made a lot of sense to me. So
Yep. It makes a lot of sense to me too, because when you know where you're headed there.
Exactly.
It's just finding that, what is that point that I want to get to?
Yep.
So bullseyes are coming your way, Miss Archer. So that's awesome. Judy, do you remember what you were? Because I know you completed it. Do you remember what it was?
Not this year, last year.
It's the same as last year. I mean, you are you. You haven't
I
changed.
don't
have you?
remember.
No? Okay. Yeah, because it is point on. So if you guys get a chance that did not take it yet to take it, it is awesome. It really breaks things down to a T. It gives you a full description of 7 or 8 pages in your email of different information on yourself for your personal test. Now, this is new this year. That was your personal test, and she brought that back this year so that you could do the first step. This is the second step. So what is your anthem? So you want an adjective and a noun to who you are. And here's a little example. We got Southwest Airlines. When we think of Southwest Airlines, what do we think? They're friendly and they're practical. Their prices, their brand is the best, price. So we do think of that, right? It's little thing. I mean, ding dong Avon calling, little things that you hear that ring a bell of who they are or what they are. How are they different? and what the brand does best. So we have to think of how can we be different and how can we stand out compared to others. That is the key to this whole story she's sharing. So the golden triangle, what she gave is we got to find a problem that the customer wants resolved and then show them a solution and then apply our best strong suit of what we do with our business from taking that personality test and what we end up breaking down to be our anthem. Now, she did give us a worksheet, and that worksheet goes with you after you take the test. So you have to take the test first, find out what you are, and then do her worksheet. Then you can find out what your anthem is. But if you don't do the first step, you really can't figure out what your anthem is until so. Did you do the anthem too, Chris?
No, I haven't done that one yet.
So that's this year's adventure. So you guys, this is free. It's usually $60. So why wouldn't you? And it has grown my business. It's showed me who I was, or it gave me more confidence of who I am, that, you know what, it's okay to be you. That is who you are. Just do it, because it is appreciated. It's something that, you know, because there's things that you do in life that you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. But it is who you are. Just be you. Be you. It's good to be better, but it's better to be different, to be you. So that's pretty much ties it up. Is there anything you guys took away from the convention that we didn't talk about today?
Not me.
No. And Judy, I know you were at work and didn't get to really watch all of it. Yep, you just proved you weren't paying attention. Okay, bye.
I'm sorry. I was texting a customer. She was asking about lipstick.
Okay, Jeff. That's my husband.
Yeah. She said, do you have lipstick and eyeshadows? I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Nice. Ding, ding, ding sale. So here's our link tree. How many of you guys are using this? This is a lifesaver of getting everything in one link. I know Julie likes it. And Marianne said she's been using it. So Chris, if you, yeah, it's an awesome link for a shortcut. I did take a few things out because avonnow.com has our area where we go in and place our orders, our Avon U training. It is where we can print our invoices. It's where we are able to actually go in and see the calendar and the order dates and also important information. And then the campaign calendar. So it's an easy way to get to the order dates. And then also the weekly live trainings from Avon. So anything with the kisses is Avon. Anything with the little girls is us. So our team YouTube and also the team Facebook group and also the team Wednesday meetings. Just click on that. And of course, Avon's the password all the time. That link's the same and the password's the same. So these are little shortcuts to get into the information that's going to help you with knowledge. And Avon provided us also with a campaign checklist. So this is a real nice breakdown. I mean, of course, you guys can print this on Avon U, or you can go ahead and just copy it from here if you choose. But, you know, at first of each campaign, we should head over to Avon U. They do have a complete section at the top with the campaign priorities. And I love it. It breaks everything down, giving you all the details of the information on new products that are coming out, the one-pagers, the trainings, everything that is going to help you to be successful and knowledgeable is all right there in one little nutshell. So I've noticed that a lot of the meetings, I don't know if you guys have been going to them, but they're duplicating the information. Lots of the same information. And a lot of it is the information that I'm bringing here. It is all the information I'm bringing here to our meetings. So if you cannot attend all those meetings, please at least try to attend ours, because you're going to get everything in a nutshell here. So I take and group all that stuff and put it into our meeting. So I understand there's a lot of meetings out there and hard to keep track of it. But if you can't go to the meetings, come to ours and we've got that information. Now, product knowledge, you have to go to Avon's product knowledge, because that is going to break the knowledge of each category of product down. So you can have the knowledge on those products and be more confident on sharing them. So we've got product knowledge and meetings. If you can't attend the meetings, I always pull everything from the Beauty Buzz and everything from the meetings and bring it here. But product knowledge, definitely be sure to jump in and check out Avon's product knowledge. And here's what the video on demand looks like with all of the presentations. If you guys have not gotten a chance to look at Avon product experience yet, it shows you all the way through campaign 14 what the product information is. And then the breakdowns. I love how they categorize this. So of course we had Friday, we had Saturday, and Sunday, but what they did was, you see these different shaded ones? They took the important skits out of each one of the days and took them out. So here's Sally's speech, even though it's still in the general session for Sunday, here's just her presentation. And here's the prospecting and recruiting from Saturday's presentation with the husband and wife. So you don't have to go through and skip through everything. They've got them nicely. So any of these are going to be your tips and the presenters and information. So check those out, except for that Avon product experience. It's awesome. Lots of detailed information. And also another benefit is we're in our 135th year with Avon. I mean, that's something to shout out loud. Let people know 135 years is big. Let people know that it's our anniversary, and bring that attention in. So I don't know if you guys got to see the All-Star Account Executives. This is our list of our account executives. So these are who took over for the coaches. They are going to be reaching out via email only. So they'll be doing email presentation to the qualified representatives. And then we will share that information. If you're one of the qualified representatives, you share that information with your downline or run with it if you're just in sales. So a lot of the information that they share or have shared so far, again, is the same information that I've shared. So all I've gotten so far is, here's what you got to look forward to this week with training. And he copied all the training and the links and posted it. It's right on the campaign calendar. Look at the calendar and look at the dates and you'll be able to see it. And I post that to our team page as well. But you just got to click on our 18 Believers link and go to the calendar every fresh Sunday night and see what you got in store for the week, or Saturday or whenever you want to do it. But just so you know, and putting that on a calendar and writing in on a calendar, I've got a training from this time to this time for this category. And if you can't make the live, then you've got a replay to go watch. But it's hard to keep track of those if we don't have a, rhythm of them. But that is all we've gotten so far from those account executives. So, and then the care center. So when you're calling in, this is who you will be speaking to. It's nice to know who the care center is, who you're going to be talking to on the other end. So here was the faces of those people. They're the main people. Of course, there will be others, but it was just nice to see their face. And don't forget, if you do place an order in campaign 7's What's New brochure, so next campaign, when we're able to get out of this 7 What's New, you're going to get 135 extra samples if you purchase one of the Farm RX product lines for the bundles because you attended the convention. So another bonus to get out there with. I love this part, vegan personal care. And I know, Chris, you mentioned that when we were chit-chatting. You didn't realize we've got so many vegan things, and we're going to continue to get more. I mean,
Right.
But yeah, Skin So Soft's one of our vegan, CBD. We've got toothpaste that's vegan, shampoo that's vegan, more, bath products. And I didn't even know that our bubble bath was vegan. And that's been vegan this whole time. So people want to know that, it just was vegan, wasn't a big word back in the day. So we didn't really share that. But yeah, lots of great vegan products that we have. So shout out to my vegan people. Look at all these vegan products that we have available. Just doing a little video with this picture, that really makes a world of a difference. Now, I don't know if you guys seen on the team group that little pick voice that I have that I did where I was presenting with my voice behind a picture. If you guys are comfortable with doing that, you could simply do a picture like this through that app and say, hey, shout out to all my vegan friends out there. Just wanted to show you a